Hello CDE1, this is your Module 5 explanation. We're moving on to the next functional area 5 over cognitive skills. Here's our checklist. And in our checklist, we're going to be going over Chapter 5 with a quiz. There's a discussion and field experience too. When looking at the current lecture materials, we're going back to the virtual lab school. Here's the one for infants and toddlers and the section over cognitive development, and the one for preschool. Look at the one that's related to the CDA that you're going to be applying for. Then we have the Chapter 5 quiz over advancing cognitive skills. This will give you more examples and deeper explanations of the points. Then you have our discussion, and we're going to be looking at all 4 functional areas in the brain. So there's 4 of them: creative, cognitive, physical, and communication. And how do you design lesson plans and environments with all 4 of these in mind? So think about, like, if you're doing a lesson plan on, or a unit on farm animals, or a unit on weather, what can you do for physical development? What could you do for cognitive, creative, communication? What could you put out in centers for that? It doesn't have to be these 2. You could use these 2. And then why is it so important? And think about the interdependence of physical and language, cognitive and language, creativity and physical development. If you can't hold a paintbrush, how do you express yourself artistically that way? So those are the things to think about. And think about developmentally appropriate practices and how that plays into lesson and environment planning. Next is going to be field experience 2. And this is designed for the physical and cognitive functional areas. For everyone, remember to document this time on your time log. So what you're going to be doing is pretending you're a PD specialist and you're sent in to do verification of functional areas 4 and 5. So here is the actual comprehensive scoring instrument. I've scanned the pages that you need. If you want to look at the original one, it's in the back of your book, but don't write on that because that's the one that your actual PD specialist is going to use on you. So here is the first area, which is over settings and activities. And so, activities, materials, and equipment encourage children of varying abilities to develop their large muscle. And go to page 59 if you want to see examples of what that looks like. And then it will give you, one is gross motor skills are encouraged. So what you need to do is you need to have examples for this one, and this one. Because when the PD specialist goes in and gives examples of how you met these, so this is really of a self-evaluation of your teaching practice and your environment. And then here's the functional area for physical. And you'll need examples in this one and this one. And for cognitive for this one, and this one. And it gives you examples and what pages you can find them on. All right. That's part 1. Then part 2 is you're going to write an action plan. So let's say that you go through and you find out you don't have a whole lot of stuff for item 4.1. What can you do now to make sure that you have embedded more examples for when you do have your PD specialist come in and review? If you don't currently have a classroom, then what you're going to do is you're still going to go in, you're still going to use this, but instead of your own classroom, you're going to evaluate this Head Start classroom. And I put several in here. And here's the comprehensive scoring instrument again. So that this one really focuses on the environment. So when you're looking at this one about the environment, you're able to do it. And here when we're talking about, this is actions and interactions, you can use the other 2 videos. But you're going to be looking for examples in all of these. And you can call them videos 1, 2, and 3. You can just lump them all together. But these are going to be the videos that you're going to document watching on your time log. So if you have any questions, message me or put them in the discussion board and I will answer them. So I look forward to seeing you guys on the discussion board this week.